Thank you all so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Milwaukee. Thank you, Wisconsin. Let me tell you, I cannot thank Senator Baldwin enough, and I cannot wait to be your partner in D.C., the United States Senate. Now, I just got to say that this is only possible right here in Wisconsin, that the child of a third shift auto worker and a public school teacher born on 26 and Locust, a graduate of John Marshall High School, can go on to become your lieutenant governor, and now your Democratic nominee for the United States Senate. I just want everybody to take a look around this room and realize that we are more united than we have ever been before in this state. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am to be a part of this fight with you. Now, we've had some amazing candidates throughout this entire campaign. I have some friends in the race. I see Alex Lazar in the crowd. I just want to thank you so much. I want to thank you so much for your support, and I want to thank you for the work you did to highlight the issues that matter to working families across Wisconsin. Now, I do have to say that growing up, I didn't see a lot of politicians who looked like me or a lot of politicians who shared my experience. Also didn't see a lot of candidates who had the lived experience of being in the working class. And quite frankly, I still don't. Now, I don't fit the bill of what a normal politician should look like. But I've learned that is not a bad thing. That is a good thing. We need more real people in the United States Senate. Because as you all know, the way that we'll change Washington is when we change the people we send to Washington. And I'm here to tell you that work starts today. Now, I find myself in a lot of meeting rooms, a lot of elected officials, a lot of politicians, a lot of people I'm glad to call friends. And again, there's not always a lot of folks who look like me or share my lived experience, but I think about rooms all across the state of Wisconsin, rooms that look just like this. Rooms full of hard-working, honest people. People who give it their all every single day. People who aren't looking for handouts. People who just want a fair shot. And that's why I'm so proud to still be in this fight for hard-working people, hard-working communities, just like this one. Filled with the people who embody the spirit of Wisconsin, the spirit of forward. And I'm here today to tell you that together we will move this state forward. We will move this country forward. And we will continue to fight for good paying jobs that you can raise a family on. I'm here to tell you that together we will move forward to protect the rights of so many people, the fight that so many people have been involved in long before we got here, like the right to vote. And the right for you to make your own decisions about your own bodies. Together, arm in arm, we will all move forward together to ensure that every single person, regardless of their zip code, gets a fair shot at the American dream. And we will turn that American dream into American reality. Together, we will move forward, and we won't let anybody take us back. But we're here today because, unfortunately, we still have one senator who wants to take us backwards. Now, we know that Ron Johnson may say a lot of crazy things, but the reality is what he's doing in Washington is no joke. It's downright dangerous. We're talking about a person who's made millions from special interests while he still wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act. He wants to slash Social Security, Medicare, won't even vote to cap the cost of insulin. This is a person who secured more than $200 million in tax deductions for a handful of his wealthiest donors. But he won't lift a finger to keep good-paying jobs right here in Wisconsin. This is a person who went on to double his own wealth, but thinks that it makes more sense to ship good jobs overseas. Good union jobs, family-sustaining jobs, the kind of job that my dad and his dad had. Plain and simple, if it doesn't help his bottom line, if it doesn't help his wealthy donors or his own special interests, Ron Johnson can't be counted on to support it. And while Ron Johnson does the hard work to try to divide us and to distract us from what he's really doing in Washington, the one thing that he does not understand is that each and every single one of us in every community across this great state has so much more in common with one another than we'll ever have with self-serving, out-of-touch politicians like Ron Johnson. I'm here today to tell you that it's not about red or blue, left or right. It's about those who've been at the top and everybody else who's been left behind at the bottom. It is time for a change, everybody. It's time for us to be represented by people who actually share our experiences. I am the proud son of a middle-class union household. And like most people in the state of Wisconsin, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have the backing of big pharmaceutical companies or oil companies. But what I do have is skin in the game. I have the backing of hard work and honest people just like you all in this room tonight. And while Ron Johnson continues to stack the deck against us, I'm here to tell you that we're not going to give up. Because in our greatest challenges, our greatest opportunities, we have the opportunity to bring back good-paying jobs to Wisconsin and to rebuild this middle class. The middle class that gave me an opportunity to stand in front of you today. We have an opportunity to prioritize our family farms and uplift our rural communities, because even though we're in Milwaukee today, we all do better when we all do better. We have an opportunity to make sure that every child growing up in this state knows that opportunity is within reach. And let me let you in on a little secret. This is just the beginning. Now, we have just over 90 days until the election. We're not going to let up. We're not going to give up a single inch. They want to distract us from Ron Johnson's failed record. They want to distract us from the fact that Republicans have done nothing to help out people in this room today, people like us. They turn their backs on every single one of us every step of the way. And that's why we're replacing Ron Johnson. I'm here to tell you that we all know better. We deserve better. We believe in better. And together, we're all going to fight for better. We are going to show up everywhere. We're going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to fight like hell. We're never going to give up. Let me tell you, we are going to fight for our future. And guess what? We're going to win.